Old Man Winter's here. I don't mean me, don't be a dumbass. Although I could be the fucking poster boy for it at this point. What the fuck? Every year there's a winter, unless you live in Florida or Hawaii or some tropical wherever the fuck, but winter isn't solely an external happening. We have a personal winter as well. The winter of life, where our hair turns to snow and we begin the process of winding back down from whence we came. Maybe you're there. Maybe you're in the autumn of life. Or perhaps you're still a spring fucking chicken. We're all at the mercy of life's season, but if we act in accordance with our season, the medicine will go down a little bit better. The particles forged in dying stars that comprise our meat tractors eventually lose their bond, and one day will separate back into particles and will again become swallowed by a star when our sun goes supernova, and then those particles will again be spit out, starting the process over and over again until the universe goes cold and black and swallows itself through black holes, regurgitating its dead matter into new universes in the form of expanding light and ignited gases. And eventually it'll cool and create like Schnarfendingles or some shit so that the new universe can give itself amnesia again and pretend to struggle for the sake of knowing every iteration of what it's not, but of course is what it is. Does that make you feel some kind of way? There's a clue therein should you decide to notice. We are such a minuscule fucking cog in this cosmic machine. Even our galaxy is but a tiny mote in comparison to the vast and empty universe. And yet we worry about the dumbest shit. Then we worry about the fact that we worry about the dumbest shit. Then we worry about fucking worrying. But isn't that the point? That we even get to worry? That we get to be an aperture through which an ineffable, wakeful vastness can be a thing for a fucking minute? Even worrying about dumb shit is nothing less than a miracle of conscious existence. You realize that, right? That within something so big and diffuse there can be a happening which coagulates bits of its own stardust into tiny meat golems, through which it can awaken and forget its vastness and radiate through smallness so that it can feel big in a small way. So that a great, unmanifest, lucid void can be a thing ever so briefly. So that an everything can feel like it's a singular thing for a minute. So a big nothing can be a little something. I'm talking about you, by the way. We get lost in the quagmire of thought, but that's the point, you see. It's not so much about chasing happiness or running from suffering. It's about letting go. What is it that you're grasping? Are you grasping that summertime feeling, that feeling of activity and inspiration are all fucking wonky because it's actually winter? Are you grasping some notion of who you are or want to be or wish you weren't? I promise you that you are grasping something fundamental. Do you know it? Do you want to? Maybe if we let go and appreciate what is, there can be another happening. A happening that becomes a something. That transcends running to or away from shit. Want to discuss it? Want to go down a rabbit hole with me? This Thursday, December 21st at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, I'm going to go live on Zoom. It's fucking free to observe the winter solstice and have a conversation with whoever the fuck wants to join. It's something I haven't done before and it feels like it's time. A digital bonfire on the darkest day of the year with drinky poos, of course, and we can chitty chat and work towards the one thing we're all working on, figuring it the fuck out. There's a sign up link in the comments if you give a shit and want to hang. If so, I'll see you on the 21st. And if you're watching this after the 21st, then I guess wait for the fucking spring equinox and we'll do this shit again. Until then, toodaloo.